This is another video request that I'm going to do for you guys. A subscriber wanted me to talk about this one, and he actually requested this quite a while ago, and I'm just getting to it now. But it is a good video. It's not going to be a right long one, but I just want to explain what this is like. I've had this before when I was younger, and even like a little bit recently. Certain people, you know. But dealing with this, it's just like, it's whatever. It's annoying. That's like the best word to describe how this is. It's annoying. Depending on who it is, it can be very creepy as well. Like, I've had times where I can't even go outside. I can't even like do anything without these people like watching me. Like, they know when you like get out of your house. They know when you get in your car and you back up and you drive away and you leave. They know exactly what time you did it. They knew exactly where you were going because they start to pay attention to your daily schedule, because they might talk to you and stuff like this, and they're like, oh, I seen you leave at this time, and you got back at this time. You were there, weren't you? You were doing this, weren't you? And it's like, it's just creepy. It gets to that point because they're like trying to like, I don't know what they're trying to do. They're trying to like literally get inside your head. They're like trying to like, it's such a weird thing. Like, for real, for real. It's weird. Why do they do this? Why are you paying attention to somebody else's life? Like with a microscope. A telescope, I should say. But they have like a microscope like on your life. Probably even a telescope like through the window, like watching you with those like binoculars, whatever you want to call them. It's very weird, and some like there's much worse experiences like obviously in life that I've never been through nothing serious, but like the things I've been through personally, it was just really weird. It was just like, it was harmless, but it was weird because these people are literally trying to like track you, and they're trying to like wanting to know where you are all the time, what you're doing, when you're doing it, who you're doing it with, when are you coming back, blah 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 blah. And it's like these people even just like pay attention to your house. So like I used to like climb on top of my house and tan up there like with my friends sometimes. When we were a little bit younger, we'd get a ladder, we'd go behind the house so nobody could see us. We'd climb on top of the house, and literally seconds after we would climb up to the top, so we were visible to the other houses across the road, all of a sudden, phone call. They'd call the house, they'd call my mom, and she'd come outside. We could hear the door open, and we were like, oh shit. Because we were young kids, you know what I mean? We didn't want to get caught going on top of the house, but we were just being ourselves, being kids, being crazy. But it's stuff like that, like we just were easily spotted by these people that are just like spying on our house, like neighbors and stuff like this, right? And we were just like, how would they even, like we just barely peeked. Like we weren't on the other, like we were out there. It was like a house like this, right? Like there's a roof on this side, and on this side here, there's other houses this way, but behind us there's nothing. So if we like peeked up over the top, we could barely be seen by the other houses over here. And that's what would happen. We wouldn't even go on that side. We just barely like peep up sometimes, like not like by accident, and we get caught. And like I said, they have that like those binoculars like just on you at all times, being creepy because they have nothing else to do. They're just sitting around watching what everybody else is doing in everybody else's business. And once again, it's like that small town syndrome, isn't it? It's weird stuff. It's creepy. They have nothing else better to do. They're wrapped up in the news. They're wrapped up in everybody else's house. Their houses, like they're wrapped up And everybody's house is like around them. Like they just want to know everything about everybody. Where are you? Who are you? Where are you going? What are you doing this with? Like just the craziest stuff. And like I said, there's many different things that goes on with this with other people. And there's much worse. Like there's some actual like stalker type of people that would probably harm you and like even rob you and stuff like this. And in a place I lived before, guys, I honestly was skeptical of certain things. So I always locked the doors. Where I'm at right now, I do feel pretty safe. And I'll be the first to admit, my door is not locked 24/7. But if I'm leaving somewhere for an extended period of time, I'll obviously lock it. But if I'm just going to go somewhere and come back, probably won't lock it. I'm coming back too fast, so what's the point? But in a place I lived before, I could leave for like 10 minutes and I'm locking that door. Literally. Because there's some crazy stuff going on in this world. There's some crazy people in this world, and you never know who is watching. You just never know. And I even did phone calls, to be honest. I just saw this now with subscribers on this channel, on the consultation calls, that actually told me that they had neighbors that like, they thought like they were gonna kill him because things got heated, things got escalated. I think he was living in the States somewhere. I forget where it was, but he was literally creeped out and he thought something bad was going to happen. And he had like a gun and everything. Because he had like these narcissistic, like crazy, psychopathic neighbors. And there is stuff like that that exists in this world. And I would not want to be from somewhere like that, I'll tell you that much. I do have it good here in Canada, in Prince Edward Island. I do. There's like, it's arguably like this one of the safest places in the entire world, guys. Like seriously. No word of a lie. For one, it's in Canada. For two, it's the smallest province in Canada. 3, we have the least amount of like crime rate ever. There's like never, there's like, it's rare, like really, really rare to even have one murder here. Like there's less than one a year in the entire place where we come from. Less than one a year. So not even one a year where I come from, which is crazy. If something happened, something terrible must have happened, or somebody went like nuts. But it's very safe here. Like I can go anywhere, anytime, by myself. I can walk anywhere I want. Down any street, anywhere, located anywheres on this entire province and feel safe. Now there might be like a couple places at times that might be a little bit more skeptical than others, but for the most part it's good. Like there's really nothing like bad that happens here other than like maybe street fights here and there or something like that, but that's everywhere. Like drunk people or something like that, fights at a bar, that can happen anywheres. But for the most part, it is safe here. It's like, I don't feel threatened. Nobody really feels threatened here. And that's how it is. But like I said, guys, in other places, like there's crazier things that happen in this world. And I'm fortunate enough to be from a place my whole life so far, and who knows how much longer, but I do want to experience lots more, I'll tell you that much. And I do feel safe regardless. I'm not fazed by any of this stuff. I'm not fazed by people, because if somebody threatens me, they got something on their hands that they're not going to want to deal with, because I can be crazy too. Just not in a like weird way. Just in a straight up type of way. I can get crazy if I feel threatened at all. I'll get crazy towards a human being if they want to put that on me, put that pressure on me. I'm not going to back down and tuck my tail. I'm going to stand upright and I'm going to deal with the situation. That's what I've always done. It's what I'll always do. And it is what it is. You can't let anybody in this world push you around. You can't let anybody harm you, because they will continue to do it. If you stand up, they will stop. So, but anyways, guys, I really got nothing left to say in this video. That's pretty much it. In my opinion, like, if you're dealing with something like this, and you do have narc neighbors, for one, you guys can share anything that ever happened in the comment section in this video, in a situation you've been in or are in right now with any of these individuals. But what was I just going to say? Because I just said something else and I forget what I was going to say. But just watch out, basically, for these people. If you feel something bad is happening, if you feel like you're being stalked, you can call the cops. You can. And if you threaten them back in that type of way, if you feel threatened at all, they'll probably stop. And if they keep it up, you can get like a warrant on them. You can get like a restraining order and a restraining order and things like this. So just stay safe for the most part, because this person that requested this video was going through something, to be honest. And I forget what it was exactly, because this video request was a bit ago and I'm just getting to it now. But just stay safe for the most part when it comes to these individuals, because there are weird people in this world. Whenever I encounter something like this, I get kind of like mad almost. Like, is this person really trying to mess with me, or trying to get over on me some way or somehow? Like, I just want to like put an end to it, you know, like scare them off or something like that. Sometimes you have to put the fear of God into their eyes. So just stay safe for the most part, guys. I'm going to end this video now. I'll be back tomorrow with a couple more videos. Have a great rest of this day / evening. I don't know what time it is where any of you guys are living, but it is the morning here right now. And believe it or not, I'm about to eat and then go to sleep. I've been up all night till the day. I've been up running around all night doing some things. And I actually think I have to eat, leave here one more time, like 10 minutes down the road, and come back, because I'm going to my stepfather's work to drop something off to him. And then I can sleep for a while, and I'll probably wake up like when it's dark. My sleep schedule is nuts right now. But anyways, guys, I'm going to get out of here now. I'll see you guys on the next day. Until next time, peace out.